Good afternoon to everyone, and it is April the 21st, 2020, and welcome to our podcast. You know, I've not given this podcast a name, and so I think today I'll step out here and give this podcast a name, and I'm going to call it Something to Think About. So today, I want to give you something to think about. Now bear with me here just a moment. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist. But there is something that is happening in nature right now during this springtime that I believe has some spiritual significance for us to consider. And it is a natural process that is called metamorphosis. That's a big word, but metamorphosis is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form. It is a change of the form or nature of a thing or person into a completely different one, by natural or even by supernatural means. The most common occurrence of metamorphosis that we're familiar with is when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. In the 10 days that the caterpillar is going through the metamorphosis inside its cocoon, it seems from the outside that it is a time when nothing is really happening. You know, and I got to thinking about what we're going through right now, and it seems like we're in a cocoon. You know, we haven't been able to get out and do the things that we really want to go and do. We've been kind of in a cocoon in our homes, kind of trapped by our four walls. And it doesn't really seem like there's a lot going on right now, like we're just kind of at a standstill and nothing is really happening. But think about it. Think about what's going on in that cocoon where that caterpillar is. Because actually, it really is a time of rapid change inside that cocoon. You know, and right now in our world, we are going through an incredible time of rapid change. Our world has changed dramatically over the last month and a half. And every day is bringing about new change. And it's like things have accelerated. The change of this world and what's going on has accelerated in the last month and a half. And it is leading us to the soon return of our Lord Jesus Christ. And it's just amazing how things are beginning to develop and how fast and quickly things are beginning to move. Now, within that cocoon, where that caterpillar is, the old body parts of the caterpillar are undergoing a remarkable transformation called metamorphosis. The caterpillar goes through this process to become the beautiful parts that make up the butterfly that will eventually emerge and fly away. In the process of metamorphosis, the caterpillar sheds its former self to become something new. You know, and that's really what Christianity is all about. Our relationship with Jesus is that He helps us to go through a transformation, and we shed our former self, our former ways, our old former lifestyle in order to become something new. A caterpillar, you know, is slow and slimy, and it takes all day to go about 2 feet. But when it undergoes the process of metamorphosis, the caterpillar becomes something beautiful. It becomes a butterfly. This metamorphosis is the process of something at work on the inside trying to show up on the outside. There's only one reason, though, the butterfly can fly. Its wings are strengthened by the work it does to break through the cocoon. It's in there struggling, and as it's struggling, its wings are getting stronger. If somebody were to come and see the butterfly struggling in the cocoon and opened it up and helped it out, the butterfly would not be able to fly and would fall to the ground and die because its wings were not developed yet. Its wings are developed through the struggle. Its ability to become something beautiful is developed in the struggle. And God is developing us in this struggle. We may be struggling emotionally, spiritually, financially, all kinds of ways that we may be struggling right now. But remember this, that it's in the struggle that God is helping to develop us into what He truly wants us to be. And we may feel like a caterpillar right now, just barely moving along, and it looks like nothing is really happening. And like I said, we may feel like we're in a cocoon and struggling to get out and be free again. But there is something at work. Something is happening on the inside that's about to show up on the outside. The church right now is going through a metamorphosis, through a transformation during this time. And the church will never be the same, because in this struggle, God is bringing His church to its full purpose, to its full potential, and to its full maturity. The church is about to come forth in a way that it never has before, and we are about to reach new heights that we have never been to before. Yes, we are in a struggle, but something beautiful is about to happen. So we must keep pressing on through this difficult time. As we do, we are gaining new strength, and we are about to break free and experience something incredible. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18 says, "And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into His image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit." So thankful that we are going through a change, through a transformation that's leading us to a place of experiencing a greater glory of God. And this is something to think about. God bless you.